Welcome to this video where we're going to be talking about topical authority and keyword clusters. Now, this is something that people pay us money to implement, so I'm giving a lot away in this video. This is kind of what we do for our clients, and I just want to show this in action. So we're going to use two men again. It is just a really good example of a website that was made by me and then boosted by the agency with backlinks, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a query here, queries containing kit on, and then I'm going to put this on 16 months, okay? And I'm going to show you the process of building a topical authority cluster like this one here. Now, this is queries containing kit on, okay? And the main keyword that we're looking for is just kit on the keyword, okay, which is a very difficult keyword to rank. But you can see it has 266,000 impressions in 16 months, okay? So there's a lot of spikes, a lot of dips, etc., etc. Average position has been a bit of a nightmare for this keyword. This is a very competitive keyword. However, we do eventually expect this to go consistently on page one. When it's on page one in one day, it has the potential to get 1,000 clicks a day. We're probably never going to get 1,000 clicks a day just because the brand itself obviously is ranking for the keyword kit on. If I just go on Google, I am in Ireland, which is an English-speaking country, and I search for kit on, you'll see that Two Men does appear twice as products, pretty high up on the SERP. So this is from topical authority building and keyword cluster building. So what does that actually mean? So we take the keyword cluster, in this case kit on, okay? And kit on can have thousands of different keywords around it. This could be jeans, this could be, suits. But in this case, we're talking specifically about kit on. So what do we actually do? First thing we would do, okay, is we would put the main page that we want to rank on Google in the header of our website. The reason it's in the header, by the way, and I don't think a lot of people understand this. Let's just go on any random page, okay? So kit on gray polo right here. And then I'm just going to show you why I actually put it in the header. So I'm going to go to Gina here. I'm going to go to reader, enter your URL here. This is the product, and then get response. This will make sense in a minute. Just bear with me. This will take a bit of time because a Shopify page is so full of shit, it's ridiculous, just so you know. So I do Control F here and I look for twomen.it/collections/kit-on, and you'll see that the brand is here, right? So there's one collection link, which is, I believe, brands. Yeah, it's this collection here, okay, where it says browse all. And then there's even more links to this collection here, for example, etc., right? So by putting it in the header, you're putting it on every page on your website because that is how a CMS like Shopify works. Every page that you go on this Shopify website will have kit on in its header, right? So what you're saying to Google by putting it in the header, right, is that this is a very important page to my business. So the first stage of building a topical authority cluster, and this is our methodology, other people might tell you differently, okay? This is just how we do it. The first thing we do is we build the page, okay? So in this case, the slash collections/kit-on page, right? And then we put it in the header of our business. If you want to double down, you can also put it in the footer, okay? But this is less important, in my opinion. Doesn't have as much of an effect. But if you want to double down, feel free, double down and put it in your footer as well. Now, what else do we start doing? We start to write blogs, okay? So blog 1, blog 2, okay? Blog 3, blog 4, blog 5. The idea is that we then start to put blogs, and in each blog you have an internal link with one of the keywords like explore our kit-on collection or kit-on brand or whatever it might be as an anchor text, right? So that starts to slowly build topical authority for this page of course being the kit-on page. Another thing you can do, just as a side note, is find what's ranking for the keyword Kiton. So let's see, Farfetch, for example, and then borrow what they have written here, or what they have written underneath as well. So a good example of this is I borrowed what was written on Sartoriale, I think it is, Sartoriale. If I scroll underneath here, you'll see, okay, they must have deleted it. There was a huge amount of text here, which I borrowed and then put on my website. Sorry, the client website. So that's another thing you can do to kind of build topical authority a bit more. And then what we start to do, and this is probably the most important step for something that's as competitive as the keyword Kiton, is we start to build backlinks, right? Now, this is kind of the magic. This is the hard thing to do. I personally am not very good at backlinks. Dagan, who's our SEO manager or marketing manager, is kind of the brains behind backlinking. But basically what you start to do is you start to build multiple backlinks to the Kiton page. Again, with the anchor text Kiton or Kiton brand or explore Kiton brand or whatever it might be. And you slowly start to tell Google, most importantly, that your website is a trusted authority on all things Kiton, right? So you have 50 blogs, it's in your header, you have 100 backlinks to the keyword Kiton specifically, and this is how you start to build scale, right? So you do this now with Cesare Attolini, right? And you do this now, again, with, I don't even know, Isaiah. So you do that also with Isaiah. And then let's say, okay, so we're ranking for these brands. Now I want to rank for jeans. You go from brands to products, right? Because now we want to start ranking for something with even more searches, which in this case would be jeans, okay? So this is what people mean by topical clusters, okay? Now, this can be done for any style of website. It's easiest to explain this with an e-com website just because it just makes the most sense. There's the category page, there's the supporting blogs, etc., etc. So just so people fully understand the point of a blog, right? If you go to any business owner and you say, I can grow your blog, right, by 1,000 clicks a month, okay? Or you go to the business owner, the same business owner, and you can say, I can grow your website, and more specifically, your money keywords like Kiton by 50 a month, right? Which one do you think they're going to pick? 1,000 informational blog post readers or 50 interested topical authority gained searches, right? For keywords like Kiton, Kiton coat, Kiton jeans, Kiton whatever. I will tell you right now, 99.99% of business owners will prefer that you take people or bring people to their earning pages and the things they're actually trying to sell. I'm going to leave the video there, guys. This is what people mean by topical authority. There are loads of free resources on how to grow your topical authority. I just wanted to make a video about this so people can understand what we mean when we talk about topic clusters and keyword clusters and topical authority. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching all the way to the end of this video, you're an absolute legend, and I will see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out. Watch this video if you're interested in how to borrow all of your competitors' keywords.